Hi everyone, how we doing today? Time for more Zelda. And we gotta go to the desert. And murder some things. Hello person there? There they are. Where we go? Hello kitten. I am joined by a kitten who is like, you don't need to play video games, it's time for petting. He does not understand the streamy life. Squid Jim Cheshire Poet enjoying some pickle moonshine. What? No, what? Why would you do that to pickle or to moonshine? Granted, I'm a weirdo who hates pickles, but that just sounds absurd. I don't know how I feel about the idea of pickle moonshine. It's crack. Okay. Alright, so we go into Gerudo town. There's a voice. There are a bunch of things, I believe. There's mushroomy spawns, like 3 of them all at once. Hives, nests, whatever the heck they were calling them. We must murder the mummy. That are weak to water and electricity? Question mark? Alright, here we go. Where did... Oh, it's cold because it's nighttime. Can I just take a quick little... Is this a random shop? Or are these just on the ground for me to touch? They're just on the ground for me to touch. Up, up, up. I hope these are not your wares. I'm just stealing them. Especially these. Oh my goodness, look at all these goodies. Ah, and there's chests. I don't know what this is, but I'm looting it all now. Yes. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna kind of come and yell at me. That's okay. Take this bow. And... Hose. I carry? Nope. Okay. Back.
Oh.
Gathering materials that I think might be useful in battle. Feel free to take... Good, I've already helped myself. Sure, let's talk barricades. Use iron barrels and wood to block the path. Set it up at the north? Go with the north. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna focus east and west, and then we'll go north? Before I have any idea of what's about to happen. Alright, it's time, question mark? The sand shroud, the sudden appearance of Gyptos and their hives. When we saw Zelda near the bazaar, she hasn't been seen anywhere around Gerudo town. Something bigger is going on. We need to prepare to fight. Is there anything over here? There are people over here. Stop. Won't be long before we'll need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy the forces? Spread them out to lightly cover all the gates, or maybe concentrated force to protect a weakened position. Send the spear troops to the west. Then we'll also send the sword troops to the west. We're just gonna leave north hanging out. We're gonna go east with the cannon. And then we'll then clean up all the other things. Cannon. I've deployed some troopas. Gotten more bows. What are you doing? Ate a whole bag of mini chocolate donuts and I can eat no more. Good. Listen to your body. When it says stop eating, stopping eating is good. Okay. Oh, this is the Vo and you. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's down here? Oh, it's just the shelter. Right. I was supposed to... Hello. What are you doing? You're dropping bottles down the thing. How can I focus on my positive energy when this guy's loitering around? You're really rude. I don't know if you're gonna find your Vo. Vo everyone's talking about. Are they interested in archaeology? Some of them? You wanna hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Sure. What's it say? 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. The secret will be expressed on the 6th thingies. And on there it says the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, and 8th channels and guides the power of these 7. Are said to protect and guide the people of the times of past. Many debates and disagreements surrounding these agnatic whatever. There's 7 statues, but wait, there might be a 7th or 8th words. I found the other 4 beams with things on it. I wonder too about this orb I found while searching for the stele. Is that connected somehow? Alright, so if we find 4 other of these, we should take a picture probably? Yep. And I haven't figured out who the heck wants all the spheres. Who knows? Alright, let's go to battle. Oh wait, no wait, this is... It's finally time for the Voan class that I'm allowed to intrude upon. I'm in charge of teaching the Voan U class. I have set my heart on a special someone. Most value honesty in a Vo. That's a good trait for you to have. Vo aren't normally in town, so it would be a rare treat for the class if you showed up. It's evening. Do I just sit? Good boy? How do I attend your class? Or is it because it's 1:45 a.m.? Fine, we'll attend it later. Puppies. Pink. There's several ways you could have happened across the shelter then. Oh, hi. I'm ready. Nope, it's me. I've deployed the forces. I've gathered the items. Encountered in the desert do not fall easily when struck by attacks alone. Fire attacks as well as lightning appear to be effective. Oh, so fire would also help. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Tower defense, go. Link. Curious about that voice we heard earlier, but the hives, they doing gross things. I hate them, thank you. We need to deal with this. Alright, I said I would go east first because that's just cannon people. That has a bunch of barricades, so I can leave that alone for a second. And there's 2 forces taking care of west. I have the town surrounded. Stay strong. threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe out the mountain in the battle. Let's go. I do love that she dual wields. Yes. Oh. Let's go. Okay, bye.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate.
Where's the casual way to east? Or, yeah. Wait, I was going towards west. I want to go east.
Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
I'm working on it. I'm a slow bean. Actually.
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out.
No. Bye. Oh, it's cold. Of course it's cold. Have some cold resistance. There we go. Let's put on our sandy shoes real quick. Sandy shoes.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning.
Oh, so there's just casual people hanging out even though I've defended this gate. Oh no, they've
Enemies
just gotten through this gate. Okay.
Did they break through the gates?
Boy, did they, apparently. That did not last nearly as long as I thought it was gonna.
They're heading straight for us.
Alright, I'm apparently gonna do a lot more coverage than I thought I was gonna do. This is not quite going how planned.
Flying enemies from the hive at the north gate too. Don't let them overrun us.
Go on. Can I get rid of this? I gotta wait? I think I gotta wait. I think not.
Flying enemies from the west gate's hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
Alright, so this one's all purpley. So can I...
Yes! That hive is out of action.
Ah. Oh, they have little butterfly wings. They're just pretty little butterflies. They're just doing their best.
The center of town. Prepare to attack. Eliminate every enemy you see. We're the last line of defense.
This is fine. Where's the... Hey, look, she's fine. I'm glad she's got such a giant AoE effect area. There's another one. Casually flying in. Oh, it gives out wings. How cute. Make myself some fairy wings? Oh no, my bow. Luckily they gave me many. I'm just gonna wait till they come here, because apparently, the fly boys just don't care about life. You spit acid? Gross. Excuse me. That was icky. And Badoo. I will never crave Gerudo bones. Oh. Oh, here comes another boy, flapping your pretty butterfly wing. Oh right, I should probably, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to be getting rid of the hives. I forgot that's the thing I could do. Ah. Just sitting here being like, when's this gonna end? I don't know, go hit the things. Hit it. Keep going, five head. Totally have any idea what's going on. Absolute dumb moment right there. Just like, wait, when is this gonna end? I don't know. When I trigger the ending. Just maybe. Where's the butterfly? Oh, you're not a butterfly. I mean, these guys, they do a great job out here. Good job. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you.
That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gerudo.
Boy, she's under attack, you say. You guys defend her better? Oh, she went down. I'm an idiot.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this time we're not gonna sit around like an idiot. I must be the only person who has ever failed that. Oh, goodness. Right, let's do it again. Let's go again. Oh, I didn't mean to hit B. Oh, I feel like such an absolute idiot right now. Ah. Alright, let's go. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to her. Preparations are complete. Now that I'm dumb. I was doing so well. I was doing so well, but getting nowhere because I, you know, forgot to start blowing up the hives. You were just farming part. We'll say that. I mean, I was sitting there being like, man, I'm just getting parts for days.
Shore up the defenses at the gate.
But then my little dum-dum forgot to, you know, maybe take care of things.
The hive at the east gate. Stop them.
Hi. Do I have to just wait for one of them to glow like it means something? Alright, so like it's already glowing, so can I just put it?
Yes!
Alright.
Hive is out of bounds.
This goes so much faster. Oh, excuse me.
Take them out.
Cannon friend, I'm here. I could perhaps not murder them on me.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning. Enemies have been spotted inside town. Did they break through the gates?
I mean, maybe I get some flying parts.
Another hive down.
We'll just take care of these. We're gonna go through here, and we're gonna go like that.
Flying enemies from the west gate's hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
Yes, I would like some of the parts. Don't get me wrong. We don't need as many parts. But, yeah.
The enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hives.
I was promised flying enemies, and I'm just waiting for them. Go this way.
The enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to eliminate every enemy you see. We're the last line of defense.
Where's my little butterfly wing goes? There was a lizard. Did you just walk right past me, you butthead? Oh, there's my butterfly wings. Butterfly wing. Where did you even come from? Oh, you're dead. Never mind. Alright, let's go take care of the final thing, because I don't know where y'all are coming from. I destroyed your hive. Now we just got some wonky friends, which is fine.
That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gerudo.
Okay, that's easy. Oop. Just remove the pants, put on the other pants. Alright, so now we just play the guessing game of where the butts is the last one, question mark? But he's here. There's one. What you doing, bud? Bam. Boy, it goes smoother when you destroy the nests. Who'da thunk?
Oh?
Incredibly grateful for your help on behalf of all the Gerudo. Thank you. Expect the Gerudo threat will calm down now that we've wiped out the hives. Wonder if Gerudos have some kind of connection to the sand? Maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. Something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. Can do. As soon as I find it. Leave early for mandatory unemployment thing. You conquered that mandatory unemployment thing. God, this mage. Oop, didn't. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Mural. Is that the mural? Hello.
So,
I did come. Look, the mural on this wall. Been painted by the ancestors of the Gerudo. Beer said when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. And back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across the vast sea. Unite the pillars in light. Meet the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open. What? Huh. Alright, so let's go to the throne first. Back to back with the throne. Is this movable? Witness red pillars across the vast sea. I mean, this is a vast sea of sand. How am I supposed to... Witness pillars. And are these red pillars? They're not red. Nor could I like make them connect. Are these the things she's looking for? I think so. Picture. Another picture. I think the throne is one too. Final one in this room? No, would that be too easy? I wonder if it's a time of day thing? Where's in red? Standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across the vast sea. Unite the pillars in light. Reveal the lightning stone. What? Pillars? I guess let's go explore these pillars. Like, they've been there. Look at some Gypto friends. Favorite. That one have a weapon stuck in its little head? Ooh, I missed. How did I miss? I didn't notice. Okay, here is pillars. They do and see maybe they may be red. Casual bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I follow this. I'm assuming. Might reveal lightning stone and open the way. Alright, so we're just gonna... Yep, we're just gonna go this way. No idea what we're doing. But it worked for me. I have some of your butterflies. Alright, let's go. Use this to go up. And we can go more up. And then there's more pillar. I perhaps pillar the pillar? Is there more light to be seen? There is not. Perhaps comes from a different direction for something else. Let's keep following the thing. Yeah, no, you're scary. Shut up. Never mind, it's a good thing I stopped. Now we've made a triangle question mark? Why does it look like I've made a triangle? We're just going right back to where... Why did you... Now I'm just going right back to where I started. Okay. Good old desert triangle. On the sand boots, why not? Finished the Goron temple yesterday. I think it's your favorite. Ooh. Definitely, I think we're gonna go explore Hyrule Castle, because I still haven't done that, and I should. And then we'll go do Goron Temple after this one. Then I think we've done most of the game. Like Triforce mayhaps. Certainly feeling like it. Except it seems to have not quite connected, so we're going this way. perhaps past some more triangle I was supposed to go to. I feel like I missed something. Eat the pillars and light. Oh, so maybe I'm supposed to make it into more of a triangle and I shouldn't have come all this way and I should have gone to the next one? It's just slightly off. Yeah, I should have turned it a little bit. Oopsies. Getting it figured out. There's a shrine. We seem to be missing... Why not turn it this way? I gotta attach something to it. Of course I gotta attach something to it. But I don't have anything to attach to it. Ah, I see what you want me to do. Attach two to this bad boy. Sure, that works. And then we do this. And then we boink this. I don't know, we're just gonna get... I'm gonna stick it up. Grab it again. Stick it up here. And I'll go down. And then go up. You just go up and down. Up down machine. Okay, and before my battery dies, just, you know, do a little grabby grab. Let me put this here. And glue it onto the right spot. And even though we don't need it, we're going to take the other one and glue it on, because why not? Yep, that's definitely how it goes. Okay. Triangulate. See if these prepared me for this. Did. You're not wrong. Sea of Thieves did teach me how to do the thing. Okay, now that we got that, slight detour over here. Just, you know, a quick little detour. Arbiter's grounds. There's a little oasis. Why is this a blessing? I mean, I'll take it. I just don't know why it's a blessing. Don't question it. Take my blessing and go. Okay. Now the fun part is, I have not a damn clue where that triangle went. I think I'm gonna have to teleport back to the town and just go that way. Because I don't know where the light went. I think this one's the town? Maybe? Maybe? I seem to have overshot. This was not the town. At least not the town I was looking for. And here we are. There's another shrine way out there that we need to go get. And alright, so now we're just going to the middle of this bad boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a cactus, not a Gerudo. Okay. Alright, I have found... Oh! Hello! You good or are you bad? I just don't know. Think. Why is all the color washed out? Oh, no more Zelda. Oh wait, it's not the color that's washed out. I'm not wearing the same pants I thought I was wearing. Don't mind me. I'm in fact wearing gray pants. Not the blue pants I thought I was wearing. All the lights of the red pillars and could hurry it as quickly as I could. Cannot be coincidence that we've seen someone who looked like Zelda twice.
Oh?
History for another time. You solved the mural's riddle and caused this to appear? I'm impressed. Mural said, unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Maybe my lightning strike is key. Hop I mean, I would think the evil Zelda would be Demon King, not Yiga. Seeing as she floats and whatnot. or something. Or, you know, we're just gonna go Link Between Two Worlds and there's just an evil Zelda or some nonsense. Also an option. Okay. Temple. Does she float? I mean, the first time we saw her, and several other people have commented that she just flew up into the sky. Alright, yet another friend. Let's go. Still very curious if the Goron friend is gonna be the other champion, and we just said no. Tiba does not get to join us. Only Sun. Which would just be a real weird thing to be like, no. Poor Rito. Getting the short end of the stick. Okay, here is a temple. Perhaps want me to do this thing? Nope. Okay. Not that thing. This thing. I do not want the answer mage. We will find out when we go. Alright, I quit. Yep, nope, I quit out of this. Goodbye. I don't like this. Hard pass. Or are we just going... We just going right into it? Am I not doing a temple? Is this just it?
Look, it's stirring up the sand trap. It must be responsible for all this. Come on, let's take it down together.
Okay. Alright, I've already done the things apparently.
This has to be their leader.
Freaky.
What? Does that mean it's like the other gifters? That our attack should be effective.
Not daytime though.
Nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go?
Where did it go? It's right in front of me. Just... Okay, it was just what is happening? Favorite things about watching people is seeing them discover things, figure them out. You figured out the need to rotate that mirror much faster than I did. It helps. I don't know. I was just kind of thinking about the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time and like bouncing the light. So I was like, I wonder. That's the last time I played with mirrors in one of these games. Okay, so there is gonna be something going on. I was like, we're not doing a boss fight immediately, are we? Hi, can you do your things? And I'm apparently freezing because it's nighttime. Let's go! I'm gonna need to get a fan. Oh, they're just gonna provide me with fan. Okay. I don't have the pocket space for fan. Oh. Drop this bad boy. Take this. Just about. Button. What are you shooting at, Tulin? Was there a mirror temple in Wind Waker? I honestly can't remember. The games are starting to blend together for me. Been so long since I've played some of the older ones. Carrie. We don't need the torch. Of course, you're immediately making it clear I am gonna have the torch. Okay. Dropping this. Picking up the torch. Go. Hey, lady.
Here we go.
Does it work if I just smack things? Need the arrow. So rude. Boy, some topaz. Play more. It's kind of like a little weapons room. Whoop. And that's a way down, but first.
These flames make it impossible to go further.
There we go. Don't even need her. Do they make it impossible to go further? Because, like, I can just... I don't know why we said impossible. Or is it just impossible for the NPCs to come further?
Hey, the flames have gone out. Now we can move ahead.
Thanks. I did it all on my own. Genuinely, the flames in the other water, in the water temple.
Fireballs now. Looks like we're stuck again. I also like how she keeps using weird. It's only you. The fireball stopped. I'm on my way, Link.
Thanks. Where are you?
Okay.
Excuse me, I watered you.
Here we go.
Clean it up. You like to be lit up, little torch. Once upon a time, they used to make you, like, light up all the torches in a room, or they would unlock it. I don't think they've done that, really, in the game yet. Oh boy, a bow. Am I just grave robbing? Is that what's happening? Why is the wet not working?
Yeah, here we go.
Aiden, why has true powers forsaken? There we go.
Ready your bow.
I thought we got rid of you.
Here we go.
Did I not get rid of that nest like I thought I did? Alright, this time it's definitely gone. That one just walked itself into torch, that's fine. Okay, everybody dead. Thank you. Resdell, enjoy your lurking work. Hope the rest of the day goes quick and smooth for you. Checking all the corners. About okay, room full of hopeful light. Oh, hello. How you doing? Oh, my claymore broken. Feel about fire. Oh wait, I could have been using this stupid fire sword on all the fun boys this entire time. Why have I not been? Hey self, what the poop was I doing?
Shake it off. Link!
Huzzah! 125. Thanks. I can stay away then. There's another bad boy here. None over here. Oh. Oh, this is a mirror. Okay. Is oh out there. I angle it. How do I angle it? And stick it. I just take this bow. Not that way. Fine. I don't have the foo-foof, so let's be lazy and just give me this. Any secrets in here? No. Okay, so what if... Pourquoi? We put this here. That's too thick. Alright. I'm gonna do what they probably actually want me to do. I am... That's the fan. We don't need the fan. Ah, not quite. What if we put it all on top of this fan? But now... But wait. No! The boat has thrown off all of my construction. Had an idea. It's gonna be great. Back to your leaning way. There's a method to my madness, I swear. Get more on the back. It'll look so cool when it's done, I swear. Have it angled right and everything. Not gonna be angled right at all. Never mind. My hopes and dreams, they've been crushed. No! We're right there. The game? This is just a tease now. This is so dumb. Just let me solve it this way. Wait, I know what I can do. Got an idea. Give me a second. Just... I'm not gonna let the game tell me no. Game's like, alright, fine. Go see it my way, damn it. Straight. Did I just have to hold it there and charge it? This entire time, did I just... Alright, so we just wasted 20 minutes doing that. That's fine. That's fine. Fail Bowden, thank you for summing up for 14th month. I don't want to talk about what just happened. Okay? No one needs to talk about what just happened. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no. Brain lacking giant wrinkles there. Oh, it's hilarious though. Oh, what's happening? Eh? Certain that the mirror we saw in town was trying to guide us here. I believe we'll also find who that voice we were hearing belongs to. Okay. Thanks. Up we go. This seems to want some kind of light. You like some light? Hello! How are you guys doing? Extra bad to be covered in water if there's a lightning person in the room. Ooh, a big boy, huh? Number 4. Mirror shield probably would not be bad for me to have. Pretty sure I need you. What are you still doing back in this room? Should I talk to you? I'm assuming. Wait, I can touch it now? Because we're lacking the cutscene? Okay, weird. Game having a moment. Oh, the floor went up, but then down, but up. Time to power the up.
Daughter of the Gerudo. This platform connects to the very top of this temple. Use your power to charge the 4 batteries, and it will function once more. Heed my words.
Sounds like it's Urbosa's voice actor. Alright, charge the batteries. Now come with me. Have to power it on the other side. Is there a thing? Nothing coming out of the wall. Excuse. Do I need to come in from down top?
Nope.
That appears to be what they're saying to me. Again, that's rude. Statue. Also a statue? Oh, the poop. Are these climbable? If she can't get up here. Oh. These don't count as light, do they? And around? No, does not appear to be. What the poop? Game, what do you want from me? Something around the back and I'm just a dum-dum? Really not. Maybe I bring the light in from the other room? I feel like that's what I gotta do. Alright, let's try that. No, it goes up. Gotta come in from above. How the poop do I come in from above? Go outside the temple? Maybe we just miss a room and I'm a giant dum-dum? That's believe in uppies. Should believe in uppies better. So this is where one is, but I kind of come in from above, which I already figured out. Is there a room, or is this just a... Alright, so this is potentially a door that once I light this up, it'll... things. Also, if I go more up... apparently a room there? Or... oh. Ah! Also, I should probably fully explore this. Okay.
I'll leave that area to you, Link.
Ah. Ah, this is what the uppies were supposed to be doing. I should have done this forever ago. Noted. Noted. Bye. Room of natural light. Perfect. All these mirrors. More perfect. This... you know what? The pot can come out too. The pot doesn't have to stay in the room. Got some natural light now. Stick this rock right there. This bad boy. Move that? I can move that. Ah. Oh. Ah. Okay. Figuring it out. Use the pot, the other mirrors to got the light outside. Well, my mirror, or my pot's broken. I might have broke it for arrows. This is gonna be the tallest option. I'll probably need that second. Now this here, this, it grabbed, and then that went down, and now that's charged. Congratulations! Now there's a button that is unheld. I should be able to pull this. Rude. Gonna come. Too much sand. I know there's too much sand, but what if I just pulled it out of sand? Pourquoi? Okay. Look at all these friends. Oh look, there's a Gipto friend. What if you were dead? Well, you're dead. Where even are you? Get down from there. You? It's rude to be up there while your friends are playing down here. You seem to be dead.
Here we go.
How do you guys feel about natural light? Do you care? Curious. Do not care. How perfect. Sun burns my eyes. So what you're saying is you're just a Gerudo. Alright. So got this goodness, and of course there's a pillar right here preventing me from getting there. Hey ma'am, if you just just stand here and then lightning this? No? The power of the things! Can y'all give me one of them dumb Korok leaf things again? Left mine forever away. I don't have a Korok leaf in my inventory, so I guess more fans. It is a while. I assume we're gonna go up based on the amount of balloons they've thrown at us. What if I just take a peek, see it under the table? Well, goodbye, fan! We'll have to, I think. Alright, so they want me to go up there and probably float a Uzumawatsit on it? Should I be concerned about all the pots in the... Oh, maybe I... Ooh, you know what? I see what they're telling me to do. Bye, mage. Have fun. Are they telling me to get it all set up? I think I understand. The assignment. This? Oh, I was about to try and stick a torch in the pot, too! Why would I not be allowed to stick a torch in the pot? I'm so sad now. That's very saddening. They ruined my hopes and dreams. Immersion ruined. Let me stick torch in hole. Please and thank. Wait, I should probably be on that. Maybe I don't need to. Why are there so many pots in these things? I'm so upset right now. You can't stick torch in pot? In the hole. That easy. Oh, it's next to it. What is 3D space? Anyways, hey friend. Come on. Up you. I don't think she needs us to help her aim on that one. Let's be honest. She should just be able to do that one on her own.
It seems to have absorbed my lightning well enough. All right, 3 left.
Alright. Wait, I want my fan. That stupid sand. She do need to aim good. What's that hole over yonder? Good luck on your crown gem. Hey, ma'am. Get your butt in here.
Two more left, Link. Let's hurry.
It's only taken far longer than it should have. Unwrinkly brain. Where'd my fan go? Can the fan be blown up there? Can you just... I'll just have to take another one out. We'll have to go fan shopping after this. Can I adjust the way that the mirror is wiggle loose? No, just... I can just do this. I totally have more fans. I'm just being frugal. Not bird. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Pick it up? No, I can only slide left and right. I mean, I see where that one needs to go, but how do I get beamed onto that? Wait, I know. I know. Aha! Me thinking I have to utilize all 4 at once. Oh, I just missed. It took me 10 minutes before I realized. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is just like, how do I use all of them though? Wait, this one has to be. Excuse me, you don't seem to nicely point. Dumb. Needs to be there. I just maybe do I need to adjust the seems from over yonder. I probably have to. Oh. Oh, never mind. I was just being dumb. Alright, button to push. Magnificent puppy wind. Whoosh. Wait, where was that? Alright, so I need to get on. Out. Need to be facing. Okay. This works. Think you want to get out of the corner? Here we go. Button. Time for the dancing flames! Hey! Alright. Hey lady. My dearest. Let's go. Where the poop you are? Here now. Okay, thank you. Alright, one more. Right?
Okay, only one more battery to go.
Know where that battery is? Me map. Me map. It's on floor 4. Dropped in there, opened the door, and spawned 7 mirror stakes to move some light in there just to find it was a zap. The drop down seemed too easy. But I still gotta get light on this bad boy. And can I just angle down from there? But what if I just mirror stuck into there? What if? I have one mirror and one stake. This must go right. I can't see it. Aha! I win! I didn't cheat at all. This probably was something I could have done over there. Boy, was there. Too late for that. But hopefully I don't need light going in here. No, the wall goes down, so we're good. Hey.
This thing is going to be a problem.
Who is it? Hey, look, it's not a problem anymore.
Hey, the trap is disabled. We can get past now.
Stop saying we. It's only you. Get the light over here. Look, there's mirror stakes. Alright, where is... There's not a button in this room? Alright, so we gotta get one in there. Where's down here? There it is. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. The other way. I'm just gonna stick these on. Oh. And bring this up with us. We're gonna do this. That. Lift this bad boy. Nice and tall. Oop. Well, I got parts of it. Exactly what I did, even though there's a mirror above, since this is the first area I did it. It works. Can I not get it out on this side? Oh, there's a little lumpy one. Probably shouldn't be under here. This. And then we flip it. And we get this out of the way. And hopefully it still doesn't smush me. Perfect. See if there was any secrets in here, or if this was just more rocks. Just more rock. Alright, hey lady. My dearest. The big guy. Brick thick. Thick brick.
Alright, we've charged all of the batteries with lightning. That should wake up the mechanism in the center. Let's go, Link.
Let us go! Read you away! Do this. Does it activate? Doing it the second time. Did I learn how I'm actually supposed to fight it? Did you kill it too fast last time? I think the platform is about to move. That's been the whole point, hasn't it? Killed it too slow first time. You killed it too slow.
Oh?
There's something shining over there. Room of glorious light. See that, but there's not really glorious light in here.
Here we go.
Excuse me. Love them. Alright, so obviously I think I'm supposed to. So oh. Use her power. Oh, gross, gross, gross. I really don't like you. Yeah, Queen Gibdo is icky.
Let's go. We'll finish it off here and now. Here we go. We've got it cornered here.
Ah. I don't know how close that is to me. Ah!
For the tornado!
Rush for the tornado. No.
Let's do
No. But the better one.
this way.
Good to see her also doing what I did. Yeah, I think, you know, it's supposed to break the things and then light will come in. And then I can maybe go in the light, clearly, but
Summoning more Gibdos.
I just...
Don't let them surround you. Here we go.
What if we just, you know, things? That didn't help. Dad and honey, what are you doing?
Ready to go.
Oops, I missed.
Plastic Gibdos. They just keep coming.
Oh. Here we go. Look, they can just keep coming into the light.
Maybe we can use it.
Like absolute idiots. Not my rock hammer. Hey, ma'am. You're icky. Where'd she go? Where's the monster? Oh, bossy boss. Everyone beat on her. Gang up. Where are we going? Where are you?
Here we go.
Right, I don't have a bow first. Bye. I figured out that they're only vulnerable when super pink, but I feel like sometimes I mistake super pink for not super pink. I didn't have those all blown up. Excuse me. It's fine, Snooch. You missed me doing the tower defense minigame, and I forgot I was supposed to be destroying the hives. So I'm just sitting there killing things, being like, when is this gonna end? I'll give you a hint. It doesn't. Art container. You almost failed. I did fail because I oopsied away. And then finally remembered I was supposed to be doing things, but then flying things came and attacked. It was a mistake. Anyways. Tell me the tale, lady.
Riju, beloved daughter of the Gerudo.
I know that voice. You're the one who's been talking all this time.
Yes, your ancestor from a time long past. I was a Gerudo warrior who served the first king of Hyrule and a sage who called down lightning, just as you can. I've seen you brandish the power you have in defense of our people. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You are the pride of the Gerudo. The Demon King is responsible for sending the monster that caused the Sand Shroud. But the monster's true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining that stone. My secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
Don't worry. You will understand soon enough. Let me tell you of events in our distant past. The events that shaped our people's destiny during the imprisoning war.
Not the imprisoning war.
Long, long ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young, a great evil, the Demon King, emerged. He attacked the innocent and sought the destruction of Hyrule. He was our chief before he changed. His obsession with power transformed him.
You guys really
into a
gotta watch
monster.
over your chiefs and make sure they don't
Rama,
become power
the first
hungry.
king of Hyrule, and 6 warriors rose to oppose him. I'm proud to have been one of them. We faced the Demon King, but only after Rauru gave us the secret stones. Artifacts that amplified the abilities of those who carried them. I, the Sage of Lightning, fought by my fellow sages in battle with my own secret stone. But we were no match for his overwhelming power. He endured our strongest attacks, even the lightning strikes I called down. King Rauru knew we had lost the battle against the Demon King. He made the ultimate sacrifice to imprison the Demon King, to seal him away.
That was the imprisoning war.
Some time later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and she set the Gerudo on our destined path.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that time comes, you must help Link. He is a noble swordsman who will fight that monster. So please, he will need your assistance. Lend him your power, the Gerudo's control of lightning.
The path of the Gerudo was clear at that moment.
We wish nothing more than to eliminate the Demon King. We are responsible for his very existence in this world, and for that we must make amends. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Gerudo Sage of Lightning will awaken once more. The Gerudo Sage and her people will fight alongside your swordsmen.
Time for the century mail. Bet this one's
And
nice.
now I have told you
Please
all I
put him
can
in good
of the
boy
imprisoning
school.
war and of our people's destiny. You have saved Gerudo Town, but the Demon King still remains a threat.
Boy, is he.
Riju, daughter of the Gerudo. You must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
So it's my destiny to fight by your side. My destiny as a sage, my duties as chief, and fighting side by side with you? Sounds like fun. I will gladly strike down the so-called Demon King. I guess it's time to claim my destiny.
I get to go murder and no one gets to tell me no? Let's go! Can you get that num-num mouth? Don't bite your cheek or your tongue too much when it's done.
I am the Sage of Lightning. Witness this new power I possess.
I love me a dual wielder of swords.
Link, give me your hand.
Aiden's has definitely been my favorite handshake so far because he gave you the double shake.
I, Riju, the Sage of Lightning, swear that I will stand with you. And here, as proof of my vow, ring to call upon my power whenever you need it. It seems I can finally repay you. Okay, should we head back to town?
So when it comes time for me to fight the Demon King, y'all actually gonna show up, or are we just gonna be using your phantom things? Just curious. Goodbye, Sandstorm. Oh? Oh, they're totally gonna fight as phantom things, but like, part of me is like, you say you're gonna help me fight the Demon King, but you're really just gonna be using sage magical powers. There is no Demon King. That's rumors and hearsay. We haven't seen any. Oh, they fixed the town. Yay! Grateful to you for helping me save Gerudo.
Oh.
It will no doubt take some time to rebuild, but thanks to you we can live on the surface again. Sorry to say, though, that despite the safety of Gerudo Town no longer being a pressing concern, no info on Princess Zelda. Actually, no, I do have some. Experienced a vision. No, we already know about that vision. Yeah, she's in the past. Zelda we saw has to be someone else. Don't worry, guys, I know where Zelda is. I don't. Right? I don't want to talk about Zelda, actually. It makes me cry. Alright. You guys don't have to take on any of this task. I got it. We good.
So,
In the past. Look, when all this is done, we're just gonna go back to the past too, and we'll live out our days with Zelda. I have these arrows. Do I finally have a stockpile of arrows going? Yes. Do I still often need more arrows? I do need to start stockpiling these bad boys, but I can go to a pole.
hi.
For an overheated body. Oh my god, is this the same lady? Are you still waiting on a treatment? Are you still waiting on the spa plan? Even though I set out the moment the sand shroud died down. Just need to turn the frown upside down. No wrinkles, just how to unfurl my brow. Feeling she's more likely to get things wrong. Touched a puddle and got some Neato movie in my eyeballs about Zelda. I don't like that phrasing, I've decided. Aha, here are the fun accessories. What is, curious. It was Diamond before that did, Guardian Resist, I think? So is it now it's just attack up? Straight up defense. Shock. Heat. Cold. Spa treatment time. Get the novice treatment. She breaks your leg. Sound the alarm. Guards! No, I'm allowed to be here. I like how we just... Oh. Kidding. It's absolutely adorable when you panic. Alright. Practice question mark? I get things just right. I'll feel a boost of energy. Alright, why not? Noon. Will she get it right? Mostly worked on by, so let me know if I'm pressing too hard. Do it right, lady? Sounded like a pleasant noise.
Sab.
When I did it, she broke my bones. Not a joke. I didn't get healed or stamina. I win. I'm the better practicee. Look, I did the spa plan. Are you gonna be jealous of me? No? Okay. You didn't know she had a chance to get it right. She said she had a chance. I believed in her. Clearly that was the problem. Can I just go in this way? No? Okay. You just gotta believe in her. You already got all your stuff, right? Yes. You have to do like a secret password if you wait to try and go in there until after the town's fixed, or can you just go in? Literally made a bone snapping noise. Link goes, ah, and she's like, aw. Yeah, I got in from Uppies before, so I'm just curious if it waited. Dude. Oh! Oh, right. We're out in the wilds. Tiny cutscene! Ta-da! Okay. We've done that. We fixed the town. And now it is time to go play in Hyrule. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Out in the wilds, you're in the queue. In the wilds enough to get that cussing. It's castle exploring time. Castle exploring, then Oron exploring. Then I think we're kind of at the end of the game. At least that I'm gonna do stream-wise. But also, I have enough for a stamina wheel. You watched your Hero's Path last night. Spent so long in the castle for that one stream. Oh, that's right. I should probably talk to Robbie and be like, hey, I have this Hero's Path thing. Right, here we go. Nice boogie statue. Into the castle. Let's explore. Into the castle. That's our goal now. Gotta explore the castle. Really probably should have stopped off at the Poe for some bombs. Oh, of course this is a split path. This is a Minecraft stream now. Boy, is it. Excuse me, I require more rock. Did you only provide one rock? You really only provided me with one rock. How rude. Making me use bombs I don't really have. There's a rock. I'm gonna go left. I don't know, let's see if this room has a hole. A random mining room? Yep. Switch to down under. Down under mining, you say? The fun little thing that makes timer things happen. Down under we go! Alright, nope, that is the... here, and now we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This button? This button. Down under mining. Most easiest form of mining, for sure. Oh, okay. I see some path. That's gotta be good, right? Okay, close enough. Right. Okay, we can get over to that. Easy peasy. Lemon greasy. That's a fun friend, but don't worry, we can now stop the down undering. But also, what's over there? Are you confused? I'll be right back. I just want to see what's going on over here. Not that one. That's my big boy. More attacking. Go back. Let's spit out your spit. Boy! You gross thing. See, even Tulin got tired. Hello? Yeah, I thought I was close enough. It was probably focusing on one of the other people? Maybe? Right, so I guess let's go on this spot first? Or no, I should probably go this way first. That's away from the castle? that's unlikely to lead to the castle. Lizards! I really got none of the sticky lizards. Oh. Wow. Alright, so this is just a sticky lizard cave. Noted. Noted. Where it came from, so I guess we're gotta go this way. Take a path and then backtrack. Noted. Bippy. Go bark. Hey. Everyone's acknowledged your bark. You can go lay down now. Well, hello, little friend. Right, so that's a big old pile of nonsense. Thank you for your wisdom. Ippy is the wisest of boys. We're just gonna ignore this for now. We need to go probably this way. Big boy rocks. I would like some big boy bombs to go with these big boy rocks. I would assume maybe magical Goron powers will be rock breaking. That's what Gorons do. So boy, would it be kind of nice to go get that. Let's just throw a bomb over here to see if it magically drops some swords. Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting, but I'm not gonna say no to it. These aren't swords. Hello. There is a sword over there. Hello, little friend. All these good. Oh! Well, gee, I'm glad I came back this way. Got pants. Nice pants. Were those the pants you got forever stuck looking for? Were those the pants? Because I'm gonna feel a little bad. I feel moderately bad. Get all these arrows. Oh. It went everywhere else multiple times. I'll blow up giant pile of rock.
Yeah.
Ah, treasure. Oh. Question. I was kind of hoping I could put a rock onto, or a chest onto a weapon. Get a durable hitter. Not using onto the big Goron swords. I feel like they're better for me to actually hit stuff instead of using them for rock breakers, which is kind of why I'm not using them, and I just haven't pulled anything out of my inventory because I'm a dum-dum who tends to forget I could just put something from my inventory onto one of the swords instead of, you know, fighting things. That makes too much sense. Yeah, no break rock with the sword. To be fair, I really could use the Master Sword. I don't mind breaking that because it'll come back. I don't think I've actually used the Master Sword since getting it. Like, once. Have not found the sand seal plush yet. I should probably find the sand seal plush at some point. But I should just keep going. Just keep swimming. Your bedroom has a bunch. Noted. I will go back for some plushy seal. A rusty claymore. One of these days we'll find the end of the blue rocks. There it is. Point. For nonsense aesthetic reasons, wanted to make a clear path. Join the chat room. Did I leave you guys for a moment? Rocks in a cave? Ew. I don't want worse than blue. It's already bad. Hey Dippy, can you stop licking, please? You don't need to sit there and lick your bed like a weirdo. Believe it or not. Poulin, one of you, or three of you, please help. Poseidon tried to help, you failed. But where the poop did Tulin go? Where were you? Ooh. Gonna be a talus. There's just gonna be a talus if I go under here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I saw big ol' Hinox. It a Hinox friend. Dalnox?
Yeah.
Just take your bits before I uncover you. You'll just break yourself open. highly doubt this is gonna be the friend that gives us Hylian shield. Too easy. We'll drop this one. So, didn't Zelda say something about torches being the way? Nah, I'll worry about that later. I will worry about that later. Making a bunch of mining tools. Didn't mean to do that. Did right in the throne room. So like, that's a later problem for me. I don't really want to mine all this right now. So we're just gonna keep moving on. Good choice not mining that. Just much. Like it could uppies, but that's just gonna uppy me into the mountain area. Is this the black rock we spoke of? This is the black. Am I even doing anything? Oh, hello! Excuse me. You could not, though. Imagine that, but more and big. Oh boy, rock salt. Delicious rock salt. Look, a helmet. Kinda worried I went past the shirt earlier. Quite worried. Well, didn't mean to do this, but now I've committed to it. I feel like the platforms are growing. Do they put out this many? Don't remember. I will eventually go find the shirt for surezies. Oh boy, at Blood Moon time. Don't really want to fly away. I have semi-sufficient food. I'm not gonna. We'll cook some other day. Bunch of luminous ore. I'll be back for you when I have bombs. Require more bombas. Making our way downtown to the castle. Slowly but surely. Gotta break a bunch of blue rocks that are butts. Another sword. How about this one? Actually, stupid thing. Go. Thank you for bombas. Big old rock poke. Nah, rock. Another thing. Another like leg, aka the shirt. Oh, hello. You guys really missed the head? It was right here. Yeah. A hole down there, so I'll be back in a second. Do I got uppies over there? Must uppies? The power of uppies. Yeah, alright, there's the whole soldier set. Heck yeah. Oh, let go. Soldier set of gear. Fashion complete. Look, some rock salt. Oh, it's not turning into Blood Moon, is it? It's just I'm getting so close to the castle we're starting to get the red stuff. I remember. Nope, not that way. I want that flint anyways. So Link, tell me about these powers. Well, I can glue stuff, I can move stuff, I have rewind stuff, and uppies. It's the technical term. One does major uppies. Please tell me there's not like a frog in here that I'm gonna easily miss. I mean, at that point, I'm gonna Google where the frog is. Yeah. Let's just be point blank honest. I will Google where a frog lives. A bubble frog. Dang, miss what? No, poop on you. I have shock resistance right now. See, look, it barely hurt. Oh, just let me get that final slap in. Go ahead. I missed. You're not eating anything. Oh! Oh, you can eat one of the sages. Okay. Today we learned something. Likes can eat your companion. There's 100% frog. Yeah, I'll come back for that, friend. That's fine. Yeah, spit them out. Like doesn't keep your companion. Oh, there's a frog. I don't seem to have missed it. Hold still for 2 seconds. They're gone forever. The like ate them, and they no longer exist forever. No more. Nope, nope. That did not work how I wanted it to. Alright, Tulin, you didn't help like I wanted you to, but like it worked out in the end, so you're forgiven. So that means it didn't go the right way. There is an up one. Oh wait. You poke that rock. Oh! Oh! Is this the castle? I think we found a castle. Deep beneath this land, our mighty first ruler imprisoned the Demon King. To ensure the knight's magic would hold, we erected the castle here to protect this sacred site. Without the castle in place, the site may be disturbed, allowing the Demon King's hatred and rage to be revived. Maybe we shouldn't have put this near a basement hideaway. Maybe it was important we leave this for everyone to find at all times and know about the castle. Okay. Hello, little friend. Actually, wait. Yeah, that works. That counts, right? That counts, right? Did not count? No, it did. I just don't have pictures of that. No, it's time for pictures real quick. Now is the perfect time to do this. Alright, I'll start paying attention. Fine. Why am I getting the lightnings? I'm inside. Where'd it go? It's picture day. Oh boy, a shield. I could have gotten rid of the air shield now that I think about it. That didn't happen, so you know next time. Down this. Do I have one of you? I do. You know what? Let's actually stick something. Horriblins, were well named. They're pretty horrible. I can't grab her. That's dumb. I can do a grab from there. Right, dead end. Noted. Uh-huh. Uppies would have been the smartest idea. Why did I not think about uppies? Did I open this? Yes. Something I couldn't use. I forgot. Uppies would have been the smartest life choice right there. Let's be honest. Now I can grab it. Yep. Okay. So the thing I would most like to find would be a shrine of some form, so that perhaps I can come back here with less effort. My butt's gonna get lost. Oh. Well. Trying up in castle. No. Oh, hello, little dum-dum. Feel about getting your face smacked in. Need your bits. Probably. Oh, where'd you go? I need this arrow back as non-proof of missing. Are you Yiga? Who the poop are you? This is inside Hyrule Castle. Practically a maze.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, I didn't see you there. Still a bunch of valuable treasure and weapons inside the castle, so they asked me to guard the place from thieves. But I'm a little lost. Go right ahead, I mean, if you're... I mean, you are from the castle after all, so yeah. Don't worry, I still get lost. This is their best card. I remember this room from other Zelda. I don't remember exactly what. I feel like I remember the room. Ah, it was a Korok that was there. That sounds right. That sounds right. All I could remember was that there was definitely something going on. These torches aren't lit. That concerned me. Throne room. No, this is the like what, risotto or something? Oh, crunchy fried rice. Never mind. That must be what it is. All these people just casually in the place. Castle. Alright, so what do they want me to use? Oil, rice, meat, egg. Oil. Pizza. Crunchy fried rice.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. You suck. I'm better. Bye. I want to play with him. Stay in the castle. I don't know. The term crunchy applied to fried rice, I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. The fact that it's crunchy feels wrong. Okay, more up because will lead to throne room, question mark? Never mind, my up has been stopped. Perhaps. There's nothing special about that bow. Noted, noted. Lower areas. I don't promise I'm going to remember how to get to them. I do remember that there's docks because that's where a shrine was in the old game. And I remember that jail was how you get a shield in the old game, but I also absolutely don't remember how you followed minecarts? Around the water on the back. Where I came from, right? And that was a thing to the cave, or to the slidey uppies. Did I just jump out and come approach it from a different angle? It's back. Yeah, like that's the entrance to the dock, I think. You go out and come in from behind. See where that all leads to, because I think that also leads to Zelda's room somehow. Maybe somehow. Right, I'm not even in the castle, am I? I'm not even in the castle, am I? We're not even getting to the castle yet. There was a way up here. Around. Please get to... Ah, there's the blood moon. It's big. Alright, so I see how I could get to the castle. If I can get up, I can just do some swimmies via the magical thing. Yes.
When the glow
I just go through the backs? I can't get up there right now, man. Yeah, I gotta dive. It dives. Baby, call me queen, cause I got a crown. Congratulations, Gem. Thank you for the biddies. I hope it wasn't too bad. Make sure you don't chew on the inside of your mouth for a while. It hurt when the numbness wears off. Okay, this is the dog. Oh boy, it's some of our friends! Oh, how did I miss all of you? How do you guys feel about more bombs to your faces? Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for you. No phantom cannon. I refuse. You don't get to scare me this time. I also don't like how it forces first person. I need to do want that actually. Dippy! No, it's not even time yet. You stop that. Dippy. You were asleep. You don't just get to wake up and be like, ah! That's not how this works. No one signed on for that. Sorry. Okay, so I think last time magical shrine appeared if we did this, right? Away from the bow. Right? Shrine. Nope. Treasure. I wanted a shrine, darn it. You've been gonna beep boop at me. Oh. Excuse me, what? Why? Why is it this? What? Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'll take this. Sure. Why not? I thought I was getting a shrine. Or something. I don't know. Maybe a crystal quest? It was just like, here, have the shield. Alright. Well, thus ends this traveling. Still has nothing of value but more gloom hands where you got old shield and a paragliding fabric. There is a paragliding fabric down in the jail. I can find that later then. For now, what if less? Take me to the shrine. Don't hit edge. Perfect. Perfect. Not even a gentle kiss. Bam. The way up. Need to create some of these for myself. Do that. Uppy shrine. Heck yeah. More up, you say? I can do more. Perhaps want this. This. Do it not quite like that. This. Yeah. Go up. Over here. Then we make a long thing. And we prepare to run once we get up on. Oh, never mind. It held much more than I thought it was gonna. Oh boy, a magic rod. I don't know if I have to take this out of the chest. Just to... We will. What's that? Who needs that? And then we push this over here. Have a thinking suspicion. Aha! I was right. I was gonna say, that looks too low to be properly enough uppy. What if more uppy? Probably what was intended, but not what you did. Hi Tiff, how you doing? Been a bit. You think you got creative. Sometimes it be like that. All those fun friends over there. Look at all this gloom. Look at all this noise. Hey Snake Eyes, how you doing? Funsies, what's down here? I didn't realize the whole library was here. Not nearly as many enemies in the library as I thought there was gonna be. Grab weapons from this. Did the library have secret bookshelves last time? Apparently you do. Forgot doors? Espresso, depresso got you, Tiff. I feel ya. It's been hard. Hi. Hey, music, you're pretty intense. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Your sub age should still be there. I think you just might be missing a streak, but that's fine. You were still the sneakiest sneak who somehow subbed to me before I even, like, was doing anything. And it will always be a founding position. Let's see. Last book. Is last book? Ah. Yoink. Hello. Ooh, there's a pretty shield behind it. Oh, it's pants. It's pants. Ridiculous pants. Ridiculous pants. Why did I open this? To get rid of a shield. I have the royal shield. Thank you, Snooch, for not letting me leave the room without these. I appreciate it. You won't suffer for pants. That's what I want out of my community, to make sure I don't suffer for pants. That's 3 to 4 hours live in my mind, live in your mind for rent free. Yeah, you were searching for pants for a long time. I gotta do a naked playthrough? No, I've been enjoying fashion this time. Been on no pants day? I mean, what if I don't suffer for pants, but pants optional? Oh, well, Squidgem can make it no pants day. And also, you know, naked time. This is what we do instead of being naked the whole time. Instead, you guys get to decide when I'm naked. Like that. Nicky Mo boy. switch to this, and we aha. I'm kind of surprised by the lack of enemies in here. Hello. I don't want this weapon. No, 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 no. Oh, combat only. Oh, well. Wait, you're not dead. Be dead. Don't go to the docks, but we already went to them. Get rid of that. Oh, combat only for another minute and a half. Hello, would you like my bow? Because that's all I'm allowed to use on you. Joke's on you thinking you can do anything. Your head's easy to hit. Take another one of those bows. Yes, please. Get rid of all the Gerudo bows, please and thank you. I must have missed that stream. I just did it like 20 minutes ago. We've been streaming for a hot minute today because I wanted to get Gerudo done and then come explore here because I am trying to make up for not streaming yesterday to you guys. It was a butthead. Ooh. Just needed a day. Oh, it took a day. Alright, I don't think there was anything else that I just missed. For heals, what happens if I go up? This is a lot of up. It's not the best spot to up into. What just happened to my sound? Computer just freeze? Sound thing. Is this something that happens? It happened to you too? Oh, I think the update was supposed to have fixed this and I never updated. So I have no sound now. Oh, okay. Well, you had to replug your capture card or possibly restart OBS. The game's fault. What happens if I just go like... Stream frozen for you guys? Who? You only hear me? Or... Good. Screen is not frozen and I own. I remember, I do remember like patch notes saying something about weird sound issues. Curious if I like me. Testing magic things. If I pull you out of the dock. Oh, nope. Nope. That do have noise. Is it an OBS issue? Weird. No noise. Okay, well, I was getting close to needing to end the stream anyways. So maybe we end here and we'll come back later. Just cause things are broken. And we'll come back later on and finish exploring what is the castle. Got a whole bunch of castle we need to. I'm assuming this is going to be the endy bit, but we gotta go find the throne room. We gotta go find Zelda's room, what have you. So we'll start back at this shrine next time. We have been going for like 3 hours, so yeah. I gotta get ready for D&D. Everybody. Gotta find Not Pants, correct. Gotta find the rest of the fashion in Hyrule Castle. And we'll be back next time with sound. Later this week. So everybody have a good rest of your night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.